Even if you think someone is a narcissist, you don't have to call them that. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and I specialize in treating victims of narcissistic abuse. And I've also treated many narcissists and still continue to do so in my clinical practice. A lot of times when we are in relationships with narcissists and we've broken up for whatever reason, many victims or survivors of narcissistic abuse or survivors of a toxic relationship then go on to become obsessed about researching information about narcissistic abuse and, also potentially even diagnosing the person that they were with or that they know as a narcissist. And a lot of times they will say, that's the answer. This person is a narcissist, and, sort of obsess and ruminate over calling someone that name, or maybe even sort of publicly saying that. So I'm here to let you know that, I don't know that it's necessarily beneficial to call that person that or name that per se, as it is to focus on your own healing. I think the important elements of the abuse that you've experienced, you already know. That person was toxic to you. That relationship may have consumed you and it was very unhealthy for you in a number of ways. I think that's the most important element. So it's important to not lose sight of that in your healing process and focus on your own healing and getting more in touch with yourself and what your needs are, and getting back to a version of yourself that you love, as opposed to really wanting to call someone else out and spending time trying to diagnose them. Leave that to the licensed clinical professionals. And there's a number of reasons why I stress that. One, because it's good to have a basic fundamental knowledge of what narcissism is in the general public, but some people can tend to carelessly throw that word around. Not everybody, but quite a few people do. And it can ultimately end up getting you into a lot of trouble if you're not careful, especially if you're in any type of legal battle with a person. You can be sued for inappropriately saying something about a person, whether it's true or not. You can be sued for saying things about a person's character and slandering their name and their character, or if it's true, divulging their personal health information and things like that. So it's best to just kind of stay away. And that's why, myself as a mental health professional, I really don't name drop or call people out, because it's generally typically frowned upon unless I'm hired to do so, which I have been in like TV shows and things like that. But generally and typically it's frowned upon to publicly sort of say someone is this or someone is that, but also too for your own, for your own situation, someone can technically retaliate upon you. And, if you just think about it in just a personal, interpersonal context, people don't like being called names, and that can definitely agitate or, pretty much throw gasoline on whatever fires is between the two of you. So it's just best practice, and what I always advise my clients to focus on yourself. We can certainly talk about, what patterns and things came up in the relationship, but stay away from calling people out or naming people as such, and leave that to the professionals. Bye for now.